Reading Rocket.
Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. How the Grinch Got So Grinchy by Bonnie Worth and illustrated by Ray Gowdy. Unlike the Whos, who liked Christmas a lot, the Grinch in his cave on Mount Crumpit did not. He was born to hate Christmas, most people will say, but maybe his life was what made him that way. 'Twas the night before Christmas, quite some time ago, the night new Who babies fell down with the snow. They fell down to earth on their soft pump Rosellas, these little Who gals and these little Who fellas. The Who parents greeted each bundle of joy, except for this one somewhat sad little boy. No one seemed to hear him, or want him, or need him. No Who came to hug him, or clean him, or feed him. At long last, 2 Who gals came out and they found the source of a most unadorable sound. They got down the baby who hung in a tree. They pulled back the blanket, and what did they see? A fuzz-covered baby. Yes, fuzzed every inch. He wasn't a Who, so they called him a Grinch. The 2 gals, they fed him and cleaned him and oiled him. They fussed over him. Yes, those gals really spoiled him. The Grinch was their pride and the Grinch was their joy. They treated him like any other Who boy. With all of his fuzz, he was really quite cute. Come winter, he went out without a snowsuit. Yes, life for the boy was dandy and cool. Until the first day of his life at Who school. The students, they stared, and they teased him as well. They made fun of his fangs and his funky Grinch smell. The teacher, Miss Roo-Hoo, whose job was to teach him, was not very good, but she still tried to reach him. She drummed in the lesson that every Who knows, from the ends of their hairs to the tips of their toes. To put Christmas ahead of all other Who days, make Christmas your mission in millions of ways. Deck every hall and shop till you drop, jingle those bells and don't you dare stop. Is it all really worth it? The Grinch had to mutter. And then something happened to make his heart flutter. Young Martha May Whovier was staring and winking. Could she really like me? The Grinch started thinking. Who-bil-acious tomorrow, Miss Roo-Hoo told the gang as she slammed the book shut and the Who school bell rang. Bring in a present for a special some Who. Go out and shop. Show what you can do. He went home and worked with some junk that he had. For a bunch of old junk, it did not look so bad. This angel will sit on the top of her tree. Whenever she sees it, she will think of me. He found an old razor inside an old sack. He started to scrape and he started to hack. So bad was the job that he did on his face, the next day he hid from the whole Who man race. Miss Roo-Hoo took one look at the Grinch and she said, "Please take that paper bag off of your head." Now, August May Who would one day be mayor, liked Martha May too, and he did not play fair. This guy must be under some kind of a curse. The face or the gift? I can't tell which is worse. The Who gang went bonkers. They laughed and they jeered. May Who's a boss Who was what they all cheered. Your Christmas is stupid, the Grinch then cried out. He started to scream and he started to shout. He started to jump and he started to thrash. until all that he touched had been turned into trash. So off the Grinch went to a cave on Mount Crumpit, and as for the Whos, they could like it or lump it. He stayed in the cave with a sneer on his face, hating the Whos and the whole Who-man race. He lived all alone, yes, there are the facts, except for his cute little puppy dog Max. So whenever the meaning of Christmas gets hazy, and the seasonal crunch makes you go a bit crazy, just think of the Grinch in his cave far away, and remember that he wasn't always that way. And forget all of the things you have read or have heard. The Grinch needs a friend, and he needs a kind word.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe for regular uploads. If you have a favorite book you'd like read, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Until next time, friends!